So hi everybody, this again is Bee from Spirit Moxie, and I wanted to share today a little bit about something that happened last week. I had a chance to go on this little adventure with a friend of mine, and it was great. It was to an island I'd never been to, and it was very rural, and we ended up actually at a beach. Who knew there was a beach that close to Portland? And But while we were sitting there, she said something that just sort of hit me. She said, like, oh, everything is so hopeless. And I said, what? I said, but that about hope. She says, but things are hopeless. There can't be hope. Everything is hopeless. And I thought about that. I thought about what she said, and I thought about how many people may actually feel that way right now. And I wanted to talk about it a little bit because hope is not an emotion, and it isn't even a place. It isn't even a thing. It isn't like you can look at something and say that's hope and that's not hope. I want to suggest that hope is partly a decision and it's partly an action. So, however, and the way we feed it, the way we can feed hope and see how it goes, is by looking at places where actually hope is present. I mean, this particular day was a particularly gorgeous day, and we hadn't spent a lot of time, we hadn't planned it. I didn't even know that's where we were going. But there was hope in the fact that people were actually playing on the beach. And there was hope that for that day the weather was gorgeous. And sometimes there are gorgeous weather days, and however we think about what's happening with our weather system, gorgeous weather days, I think, would be a cause of hope. There's all the little pieces around whatever version of hopeless you're looking at right now where people are doing actions. There's the fact that people gather for a corner of calm and say, okay, I need calm, but I also have the hope and the belief and the place that we can spread it, that there's a place where we can spread positivity and things around that. And those are just tiny little reflections. It's about not letting the overwhelming feeling of hopelessness own you. And the only way I can offer that is by saying that if you look closely, if you look maybe not even all that closely, you can find pieces of things. You can find words that work. You can find friends that reach out to you. You can take delight in things. A lot of what we talk about here is all interrelated, but I don't want to go on and on about this, but I just want to suggest that maybe hope is an integral part of that, and it's one of the things that we can actually carry with us as we go about our day and our week and our lives. So join me.